Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Joe Figueroa with another video in our series, The Science of Bachata. That's right, bachata. An in-depth look at the whys, but also the hows of all things bachata. This week's video is going to be about dips. More importantly, how to do them correctly in a bachata social dance. But first I'm going to ask you to share, like, and subscribe. If you'd like to donate to the work that I do, there's a link in the description. But you better do it fast because we're starting right now. So with the rise of sensual bachata over the years and how that style borrows heavily from zouk and kizomba, stationary movements have become very popular over the quick footwork of classic or Dominican bachata, even though all bachata is Dominican. Things like body and head rolls. Body isolations and swings of the arms are done with very little steps involved. Dips are among these common sensual bachata movements. But while I think it is okay for some of these things to be done with no real training, dips or something that is done poorly can lead to injury for the follow and the lead, or embarrassing moments on the floor. So I'm going to show you some of the most popular types of dips in bachata social dancing, and show you how they should be done for both leads and follows, along with some of what not to do. Let's start with a simple tipping dip, because those are the easiest. The lead first wants to brace the follow. I recommend holding the follow to your chest like so. Once you have the follow held firmly, the lead takes a side step while creating a side step for the follow. Leads, the side step should be shoulder width apart, so you can support your own weight along with the follows. Then a tilt of the shoulders to whatever side you stepped, in this case to my left. Standing straight and tall, the lead gives of the arms, allowing the follow to spill back into the lead's arms. Again I say arms. If you look closely here, you will notice that my hands are barely on her. I'm holding her in my arms. My hands are there as a last resort. You don't want to lean over, leads. By doing that, you are throwing away your stability, and that of your follow as well. She falls back into my arms with my hands there to guarantee that I don't lose hold. Once I feel that she has reached the limit that I'm giving, I pull her back toward me to bring us back to the original position. Follows, you have responsibilities here too. You can't just throw yourself back like a trust fall, assuming that the lead is going to catch you. What if they don't? For follows and for leads, there is one concept that you all need to grasp first and foremost, and that is that all dips are about lifting with the legs. For the follow, when you can feel your partner taking you into the side step, you also take it shoulder width apart. This is the best way to guarantee that you are supporting yourself, at least partially. Notice follows how Sharon's head is tilted downward, with her chin toward her chest. She keeps it that way through the downward motion, bending her support leg, in this case her right. In addition, she has her arms wrapped around my shoulders. She also uses her arms to grip onto me should she need to. Another reason why the lead wants to make sure you have support of yourself, because the follow is going to assume you do, and may eventually rely on your stability for support. Once she feels that she has put as much of the energy into her legs and my arms, that is when she begins to tilt her head back, like cracking a whip. The head is the last thing to go. That's important. You're going to see that again later. Next, let's talk about a standing swing dip.
The guy who thinks up the names is on vacation.
A little more dynamic with the follow swinging of the head in an arc. Here you will see some of the same techniques apply. Using the arms to hold the follow versus the hands, holding the follow close to the body, stance shoulder width apart, the lead tilts the follow to the side, whether it be left or right. Extends the arms so the follows can begin to lean back. Leads bend the knees just slightly to support their combined weight but stands tall. This is a nice simple style of dip to learn with, as it doesn't have much room for error. Follows, the same technique applies for you, keeping the chin down till you are leaned back to the extent of the lead's arms. Once at the bottom of the dip, the chin is tilted upward, placing the head back during the swing, using your arms to hold the lead close. Notice the bent elbows. This allows Sharon to give herself slack, to lean back and still have a firm hold of me. Another popular dip in bachata is the swing dip, also usually done stationary. This dip has the follow leaning all the way back, but swinging in an arc. Could be right to left or left to right. Once again, this is best done with the follow held close to the lead. Right line down center line in closed position. I see this one done the most, and usually poorly, I'm sorry to say. Let me first show you what not to do. The lead should never have your shoulders extend beyond your toes, especially when holding a body in your arms like so. You're in control of nothing in this position. This is a lead trying to use their upper body to support the follow rather than the legs. Big mistake and very common. Follows, you do not ever want to lead with your head. It's not like diving in a pool where you want to go in head first. Doing this is so dangerous because first you are dictating the timing of the dip. Your lead may not be ready with a firm hold or stance, so you risk taking you both down to the floor. Second, it just looks bad. What leads want to do with this dip is just like all the previous dips. Hold the follow close to you, holding with mainly your arms, right line, center line, and it's all about the legs. The lead should first give the follow the indication of the direction, which is down, trying to keep your back as straight as you can. Be sure to keep your shoulders back, knees forward. Butt out, similar to doing squats when you work out. This will really help to get low to the floor and give your partner a good back bend. Now for the tipping to the side. First decide which direction you plan to tilt your partner. I'm going left to right here. After I indicate to Sharon that we are headed down into the dip, I lower my left arm and at the same time raise my right arm, both just slightly, enough to tip her body to that side that is lowered. Dropping down and putting the energy in the legs tells my partner that she needs to put the energy in her legs so that she can assist in the support. Follows all the same techniques apply. Starting with your arms bent so you can give yourself some slack. When you feel the downward direction, bend the knees forward. Notice how Sharon's center of gravity is her hips and that her hips remain above her feet the entire time. Similar to a limbo. This affords her the ability to throw her shoulders back into my arms. Once she is at the lowest point, she can tilt her head back, pointing the chin upward to give the dip that look. I'm going to take this moment to remind you that if you are enjoying this content, to hit the thumbs up button below, subscribe if you haven't already, and put any questions or comments you might have in the comments below. Doing this is free to you, and it would help me out a lot. Okay, back to it. Okay, so this last one isn't as popular in bachata social dancing, but I do sometimes see it out there. From the close held position, the lead sidesteps, but instead of shoulder width apart, the lead steps further out to the side. Doing this adds flair to the dip, but also takes the follow off balance, making them rely on the lead's hold to not fall over. The lead goes into a lean to the side, similar to a lunge when working out. Same techniques apply, dancers. Keep the back straight. Don't tilt your shoulders or have your upper body out beyond your lead step. Follows a bit of a bend of the knee is fine, using your arms to hold on to the lead. You can also do as Sharon is showing here and raise the knee of the free leg, in this case the left, almost having it lay on the lead's extended leg. It not only has a sexy and trustful look to it, but can offer a little bit of stability for both you and your partner. When the lead is ready, you come back up to a standing position, ending with a collection of the feet to indicate the end of the dip. And there you have a few examples of dips in bachata. I think I might do one on dips in salsa later. But that's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, here's a QR code that you can use to donate. Anything is appreciated. Otherwise, please share, comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, and hopefully very soon on the dance floor.